Ashley, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was good. Good. Thanks.
Can you grab the door?
So we have a pretty small group today. Ashley, why don't you come up here and sit near Joe and I so we can have a conversation and get after the business. So last week was tough for the business overall. We missed by $500,000. The apparel had a larger miss to the plan. And when we look at outerwear, that was one of our larger misses. So I think maybe we should start there today.
Yeah, I'll give the financials. Yeah, outerwear had a pretty tough week. Missed the plan by 20, was down 30 to last year. And this being our first shot of newness for the year, particularly disappointing. Fall coated was down 40. Our spring coated carryover was down 10. Very, very poor sell-throughs on our, just pretty much across the board.
So, you know, it feels like maybe we were planned a little high, but being down 40 to last year is
Yeah.
pretty dramatic. I've been hearing
Tough.
some store call-outs that inventory might be an issue. Mainly in outlet stores, I'm hearing that.
Yeah, Sean had said, stopped by my desk last week. Ashley, do you remember that conversation? We were talking about the in-stocks and some of the newer choices.
Which choices?
We're talking about outerwear, top choices in outerwear for outlet.
I mean, I'm really seeing it across the board. I'm hearing from the field that outlet stores just feel completely depleted in their outerwear.
Oh, well, we just talked about all of this in the ASM.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we talked about in the ASM. So everything looks like it's in stock. Most of the APSs look strong.
So one of our best choices last week was this like navy full zip with the fuzzy hoodie.
I'm sorry, what?
The navy full zip with the fur hood. Getting call-outs that that is sold through.
Oh,
That's had the highest sell-through to date.
when did that set?
What do we have in the DC?
Oh, wait, when did it set?
It was back on 11/27.
Oh,
It's style 187463. The new navy choice.
Well, we're coming up to the next markdown. We need to talk about markdowns. What of this are we looking at marking down? at
Well,
the
I
end
guess
of
I want to know in total what we still own
I think,
in the DC.
yeah, I think we're depleted. I mean, depleted most choices.
I know Heather's out
Flowing
today. She had
back.
told me Friday that we still have 60,000 units in the DC.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, we're only at
gosh.
the end of January, so
Yeah.
it would feel strange to me that we would have
Yeah.
anything
Yeah,
left.
I don't think that's right. That can't be right. I'll look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably need that for the 130.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, and I think we have a few more orders coming in too, so if we just make sure we look at the total deal.
Okay. I'll look at the on order report later.
Do you want to move on to denim?
Yeah, why don't we move over to denim? We got that big pant event coming up. Denim had a okay week. We missed plan here as well, just not by as much in outerwear. Really, the key thing coming up is week after next is the pant event. Top side, it looks like we're in a good place. There's nothing, I don't think, tracking late. I assume everything's moving out to stores as we would expect.
So inventory positioned well to the sales plan.
Yeah, from what I can see, you know, top side. Ashley, I don't know what you would add in stock wise or.
Yeah, I mean, we've been dropping a lot of inventory lately.
Is that specifically in, you know, the skinny, because I know that that's definitely the most desired.
Yeah, I mean, we've been dropping a lot across the board, so in stocks should feel good.
How about our wall presentation now? Because I mean, when we look at in stocks, yeah, it's like one per.
Right.
So it's a unit of measure, but it doesn't feel like it tells the whole story about being, you know, fully in depth.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the min pres and just see where we were initially positioned.
Mm-hmm. You know, looking at Evan's email this week, there are 2 choices tracking late and down.
Oh, there
Are those gonna, do you know what those are? Is that part of the event?
Oh, it might be. It might be. But I should probably go back and look at that.
Yeah, we'll also want to know how we look coming out of the event. Like, are we waiting on an order to feel back in stock after the event? Is it coming in right behind, or will we be flowing out to stores just in time?
Yeah.
Right.
John, do
That's the
you
event.
remember when we placed those buys a couple months ago?
Yeah, I remember too, the
The
order.
E3 buys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when those were coming in?
Well, according to the on-order report, yeah, they're due in, next Monday, which I guess would they get into the stores by the event? It's the following Sunday?
Maybe.
Have you prioritized, you've prioritized those POs, right? With the DC?
I'll make that a takeaway today. Yeah, I'll take that away.
Okay, so it feels like we have some outstandings on denim, to make sure that we feel good going into the event. This is huge for the company.
Yeah.
With the misses to plan that we've had, we really can't afford to miss sales because of inventory, so, you know, having that reassurance would be helpful.
Yeah. And you had said you're gonna bring your flow strategy on this, to the meeting on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Any, any climate distortions you're seeing?
Oh, yeah, I mean, everybody's down to last year, so.
And then we did set a couple like denim skirts at 115. Do we see those perform well in warmer climates? Are they?
I can just say top side, I don't see, everybody's down.
Good.
Okay.
So, Planner, how did you think that meeting went?
Well, honestly, I was pretty disappointed in Ashley's performance. I really felt like she got caught flat-footed a number of times. Didn't have very key information, easy information to have. She just didn't have it, ready. I felt like she was very unprepared. Maybe she has something going on personally, and I don't want to judge her, but it's pretty weak performance. I want my allocator to be, as eager about the business as I am, and looking at and just being ready, we don't meet till 10:30 on Monday, so that's plenty of time to get ready and be looking at, things, floor set readiness, in stocks, things like that. So overall, yeah, I was pretty disappointed.
So, Merchant, how did you feel about the meeting?
I mean, I'm pretty disappointed. I have a responsibility to go to leadership and let them know that we're ready for the event that's coming up, and I don't feel like walking out of this meeting I can do that. I just feel like there's so many things that we still need to follow up on, and we don't have the time to wait around for that kind of information. We need to be able to have our reports with us and answer it on the spot.
Allocator, how did you feel this meeting went?
I mean, I think it's so difficult to even say my point of view. All they do is talk about, the assortment, but they don't look to me for the questions I know how to answer. I mean, there's all of this stuff that gets sent out, right? and I print it all out. So I'm coming prepared. I'm bringing my reports. But like, where am I supposed to triangulate all of this information? I mean, it's just so frustrating, and I think I get attacked in these meetings with, or put on the spot with questions that I'm not sure I'm supposed to know. How am I supposed to know every week what I'm supposed to answer?